So today I thought I would do a little bit of a roundup of my favorite secondhand, vintage, or thrifted pieces. I've been spending a lot of time in my wardrobe if you guys have been following my channel, and by the way, if you haven't been yet, please don't forget to hit subscribe, join the fam, and smash that like button. Yeah, I'm saying smash now. The reason I decided to do this video was because I've actually been tracking all of my wears in my entire wardrobe since basically July. And I was going through my stuff and I realized I definitely have a lot more new than I do have secondhand, but a lot of my favorite pieces are the ones that I got secondhand. I just think there's a lot more thought that goes into secondhand shopping, and it's more than just finding the best deal. Yeah, I don't know, there's something a little special about it. And some of these pieces you have seen before and they weren't even found in a traditional shopping sense. I just, borrowed them from my mom. So today I thought I would just do a little roundup of my favorite secondhand and vintage pieces. Today's video is sponsored by Luisa. I am wearing a few of their pieces right now. I'm such a hoops girl. I don't know. I always feel just more powerful when I'm wearing like a really good hoop. I worked with them before when I was itty bitty on my channel, and I wear an Ana Luisa piece almost every single day in my everyday life. A lot of you guys ask me what my jewelry is, and one of my favorite pieces is that little horn necklace that I always wear. I don't know why I'm not wearing it right now, but that is from Ana Luisa. A lot of the precious metals that they use is actually recycled. They use recycled gold and silver in their jewelry, and they are 100% carbon neutral in their production. All their pieces are really high quality and long lasting, and that I can actually attest to because I've had my Ana Luisa pieces for years and they're still going strong, and I treat them pretty roughly. And so what I love about their pieces is that they're really minimal and chic, but they can mix and match really well with each other or with other pieces that you already have. I really like to stack sort of huggy earrings along with larger statement earrings like these Tia hoops. They're hypoallergenic, which is great because my ears do get really irritated, but I don't have a problem with these. And they're affordable, so you can get pieces that range as low as $39 and go up from there. So there is something for everybody at Ana Luisa if you're looking to, make a little bit of a statement and add something to your jewelry collection. Like for me, I don't know. Hoops always just make me feel so I know a lot of companies are really vying for our attention when it comes to Black Friday. So I did do a video all about how to survive Black Friday, and one of my tips was actually to plan ahead and make a wish list, and that meets the needs that you're actually looking for. So if you are interested in any of the Ana Luisa pieces, they are going to be having a Black Friday sale, and you can start making your wish list and budget for the pieces now because they are budget friendly. So I'm gonna be styling a lot of my vintagey pieces with some of the Ana Luisa pieces to give you guys a closer look throughout the video. So let's get into my secondhand pieces. So I think I'll start with my very first secondhand item that I ever bought. And it is this ultra vintage Levi's denim jacket. This one I found in Toronto's Kensington Market. If you want to hang out in one of the most eclectic, really cool, walkable places in Toronto, Kensington Market is it. And we were checking out all of the vintage stores, and I didn't have a denim jacket in my wardrobe. I found this one, and it's just really neat. And to me, it was one of the first pieces that just sort of taught me how to style things in a different way, because vintage pieces to me always have there's something always just a little bit off about them, but it's in that little weirdness and quirkiness and just something that you can't quite put your finger on that makes them so great and so unique. And something that you can adopt as your own in your personal styles. It's my first denim jacket. I bought it with my best friend. There's just a lot of really fun memories attached to this, and it's just a classic, really cool piece that is never gonna go out of style, which is why I think it's such a good find. So this next piece is an example of what I mean by searching for something secondhand that you actually need and that you are looking to fill a gap in your closet with. For years, I have wanted a trench coat, and for years and years, I was just obsessed with buying everything from Aritzia, but Aritzia is a really expensive brand that I ended up giving a lot of my money to shopping brand new. But for whatever reason, I really wanted one of their trench coats, and I decided that whatever their price was too much for me to pay up front. So I spent a lot of time on the website Kijiji. If you're not from Canada, it's kind of like a Craigslist. But I ended up finding an Aritzia trench coat being sold secondhand on Kijiji. And this was a brand new with tagged secondhand item. This is called the Babaton Nikki trench. They don't make it anymore, but They do have a similar one now at Aritzia. And I think a trench is just a piece that is really classic and elevated and casual. It was a piece that I really wanted, but wasn't really willing to spend full price on. So it was a great secondhand find online. And it's still going strong. I've had it for years. And that's like, you know, testament to a true basic. So if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know for a long time I had a huge obsession with Anine and I needed almost every single one of her graphic tees. Turns out I've decluttered a lot of those, but one of my favorite graphic tees that looks just the same and does the same job as that cool edgy LA girl look that I always love to wear is one that I got for like 10 bucks secondhand at a vintage shop in Toronto called House of Vintage. You've seen me style this t-shirt quite a bit in a lot of my other style videos, but it's one of my favorite t-shirts, and it's not even a brand of anything. Like, it's not Harley Davidson, it's just, it says National Heritage, so I don't even know what this is. It's probably just like a print t-shirt. It's just like that really good worn in t-shirt feeling. And it does the same thing as any of my Anine t-shirts can do. This to me really just speaks to the idea that you don't always need the real thing, and shopping secondhand can get you the look that you're looking for if you're a little bit creative, and just have some fun with it, and you'll definitely save a lot more money. This next secondhand item I actually found in Amsterdam, and to me it's really special because it just brings back a lot of memories, and it's also just really cool because every piece that you find secondhand can really have a story attached to it. When we were hanging around the thrift stores in Amsterdam, I found this leather sort of messenger bag. So I am not really that much of a purse girl. I don't carry purses around with me that often. I'm usually much more of a backpack person, but every once in a while I like to carry around a crossbody with me. There was a lot of stuff in here. There was like a bus ticket, a cigarette, there was like a stomach pill in here, so the girl who owned it before maybe had some tummy issues. It's just really cool. Like, there was just like all this stuff like left in the purse, which it always just made me wonder who had it before and who was running around the streets of Amsterdam doing all these like cool, fabulous Amsterdam things, riding around on the bike and hopping on the metro and things like that. I always just think about the person who had it before me and how I'm enjoying the bag now. It's just a really cool, like, minimal bag. I love the color of it, this like cognac color, and it's just practical for me. Like, it just has a lot of like little compartments in it that I can carry around things easily with, and it's one of my only purses, so I just love that I ended up finding it secondhand in Amsterdam with a cigarette in it. You can't really talk secondhand and vintage and thrifting without talking about denim, in my opinion. And I did a whole video on my most worn denim a couple of videos back on my channel. I'll leave that linked somewhere for you. They keep coming up again and again as my favorite denim, and these are my mom's vintage Levi's. There's two pairs here of vintage Levi 531s. These are both amazingly high-waisted. They make your legs and your butt look amazing. These blue ones I do need to still get taken in a little bit. You can see in the cutaways that they do kind of bag out and balloon out around the crotch for me. So it's on my to-do list to get these taken in because I really want to wear them. I just always think of my mom when I wear these jeans. And what I love about a really good pair of like vintage denim is just the fit is, to me, it's just so interesting. It's a little bit more relaxed, more unexpected, and just like cool. These denim pieces, they still speak to my personal style in that I love distressed denim, I love high-waisted denim, I love Levi jeans. I really love that edgy sort of rock and roll off-duty look. And I just love that these are my mom's. A person who can wear vintage and secondhand in their everyday personal style, to me, has like a true style, as opposed to just like chasing what's trendy and buying new all the time and just copying what mannequins are wearing. I think when you start adding in secondhand and vintage and thrifted pieces into your wardrobe, it just helps you really define and transform your personal style, and it just teaches you how to wear things. So I don't know, I always feel like people who can really wear secondhand really well always just have this sort of confidence about them and this confidence in their personal style, and like they really know themselves well. So I always really admire that. Okay, I have another graphic tee that I really want to share because I stole it from my dad. We are such a Harley family. I think I've told you before on my channel that I was definitely raised by bikers, so Harley Davidson was just like a thing that we were surrounded by growing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a leather jacket for when I'm on my hog and need to go into a controlled slide.
So this one is my dad's. It's like a men's extra large. I think it's from like the Harley store, but it's got a bleach stain on it. This I've worn pretty much as a dress, or I've managed to somehow tuck it into jeans and still make it work. But it's just really cool, oversized. I love a Harley emblem tee. I just think it's really edgy and fun. And it's my dad's, and I'm pretty sure he still hasn't noticed that it's missing from his closet. Sometimes in the frenzy of my shopping in the past, it would never occur to me to try to look for things secondhand. And so you guys know Anine is one of my favorite brands, and I love her stuff, but it is really, really expensive. So if there's a brand that you want to try or that you really, really like, I still, definitely try to find it secondhand. So these are from Anine. They're called her Stevie boots, and they are just this amazing, awesome metallic blue. And I actually bought these from my friend Rebecca, who has the coolest, best style. She was getting rid of these boots, and at the time I was looking for the blue ones because they were discontinued on Anine's website, but they're just so cool. And for me, in my personal style, I really like, again, to show it off with my jewelry and with my shoes. I mean, like, more so when we had somewhere to go, like in COVID. I mean, I really should just like wear these around the house or, going to the grocery store, because when else is that occasion gonna happen? I talk about that a lot. Just wear the stuff that you want to wear. Okay, I'm taking my own advice here, but I gotta start wearing these more. But these were an amazing find that I got secondhand. And I kind of like that they're like a little bit roughed up and worn in. It means that they were loved before. And it's just really cool because I bought these from my friend. So she knew that they were going to a good place. I don't know, secondhand is like spreading the love around. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Those are my favorite secondhand and vintage pieces as of late. And again, these were pieces that I have collected over years and years of time and that have survived the multiple declutters that I've done over the past months. To be honest, some of these might end up on the chopping block in the future, but for now, I'm still really enjoying them. And even if I'm not getting a lot of use out of them right now, they still make me happy and still just sort of bring me back to a place that I feel good about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know what your favorite secondhand find is in the comments down below. Thank you again so much to Anna Luisa for sponsoring this video, and if you were interested in checking out their Black Friday sale for yourself, I will leave everything linked down below. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.